These hilarious gaffes made it to the top spot and determine whether they will cause you to laugh out loud. Number 20. When children or dogs are present in the background of a video conference, a routine meeting can be transformed into a humorous stage act. The focus is drawn to these unanticipated stars, frequently resulting in laughter and providing a much-needed break from the routine business agenda. Number 19. Every day may become a casual Friday. Dressing up will feel like you are cosplaying as a corporate employee. This could happen if the casual Friday trend continues. Increasing numbers of people are working from home, which is the cause of this phenomenon. Now, even the act of putting on jeans may feel like a momentous occasion because of the changes that have taken place in our closets. Number 18. Virtual background. Depending on the circumstances, the irregularities in your virtual background when participating in a video conference can result in either hilarious or distressing problems. Number 17. Errors that are not muffled into silence. It is possible that you did not mute your voice while having a side chat, or even worse, you accidentally set your voice on mute when attempting to make a vitally important point. Both of these scenarios are feasible. Number 16. A plethora of snacks. The near closeness of our kitchens has resulted in an unanticipated phenomenon. The revelation that you have made 10 trips to the refrigerator in just 2 hours. This is a phenomenon that you did not anticipate. Number 15. Stacking coffee cups. Some of us have a stack of coffee cups on our desks by the time the day is complete, which may be regarded as impressive but dangerous. This is something that some of us do. This is a silent tribute to dedication to the quantity of coffee we consume. Number 14. Spin-offs of the desk chair. If you are stretching, rolling back in your chair too far, and suddenly finding yourself out of the webcam sight can be an experience that is both hilarious and, at times, embarrassing. Number 13. Having conversations with animals that are engaged. Although the awareness that you have spent several minutes describing your workplace problems to your pet may sound silly, this has become a typical part of many individuals' work weeks. There are a lot of people who do this. Without a shadow of a doubt, our dogs are becoming the unsung heroes of the home office. Number 12. On the list. Unanticipated shifts in responsibilities. As a result of their twin jobs as employees and kindergarten teachers, which frequently occur within the same hour, the capacity to multitask has been brought to an altogether new level for many parents who work from home. This makes it possible for them to do more than they ever thought possible. It is a frantic, demanding, and usually amusing experience because of the smooth transition from professional to parenting responsibilities in seconds. Number 11. Do-it-yourself office repairs come in 11th place. Even though it might not be ergonomic advice, we can utilize a stack of books as a makeshift laptop stand or a dining chair as your office chair, proving that we are prepared to be creative. These do-it-yourself alterations are frequently innovative solutions to unforeseen challenges, and they offer a touch of personal flair and perhaps discomfort to our home offices. In addition, in some instances, they might be uncomfortable. Number 10. The game background noise roulette. The unpredictable symphony of background noises during calls can distract and entertain the person making the call. This is true regardless of whether the noise comes from a neighbor's dog barking, a neighbor's renovation project, or a siren. Because you never know what sound will be played during your following video conversation. Playing roulette is an excellent analogy for this situation, because you never know what sound will be played. Number 9. Out-of-office adventures comes in last place, taking the 9th spot. If you take a call outside and suddenly find yourself obliged to follow your blowing papers down the street, what should have been a routine attempt to get some fresh air could have been converted into a funny chase scene. These little adventures break up the monotony of working from home and give us memorable stories, albeit sometimes humiliating to share with others. These stories are also a source of entertainment for us. Number 8. There are issues with the temperature. Our virtual interactions are given a sense of realism when we talk about how cold it is while everyone can see your heater in the background, or when we sweat significantly in a room that is supposed to be excellent. Both of these situations offer a degree of realism to our interactions. As a result of these temperature difficulties, the less than ideal settings that we periodically come up with when working from home have been brought to light. Number 7. Covert signatures and sign-offs. People frequently make the mistake of announcing their departure with a loud and nasty goodbye while seeking to finish a video conversation discreetly. This attempt to be unobtrusive frequently attracts additional attention, which can develop into a funny situation for those still actively participating in the call. Number 6. Unanticipated deliveries come in. During an important presentation, if you receive a delivery while in the middle of giving a presentation, it is likely that your doorbell will sound like an air raid siren. These unexpected disruptions serve as a funny reminder of our ongoing connection to the outside world, even though we are absorbed in our work. This is even though we are continually connected to the outside world. Number 5. Raise your hands in an almost physical manner. It is a curious reminder of the gap between physical and digital connection when you try to raise your hand physically during a virtual conference, only to find out that nobody can see this old-fashioned gesture. This is a typical example of the connection gap between the two. The upshot of this phenomenon is a humorous mix-up that frequently leads to lighthearted banter about adjusting to new technologies. This phenomenon is a result of the phenomenon. Number 4. Fears exposed in the mirror. When you look at your reflection while working late into the night, realizing that you last bothered to groom yourself in days might be a stunning discovery. Even though the home may feel like a protected cocoon, appearances still matter, especially when you least expect them to. These mirror frights aim to serve as a humorous wake-up message that reminds people that appearances matter. Number 3. Reminders to maintain an active lifestyle. This exemplifies the paradoxical struggle between maintaining an active lifestyle and being emotionally invested in one's profession. When, for instance, your fitness watch buzzes to encourage you to move, but you are linked to your computer via headphones, it makes the situation much more challenging about physical activity. When people are on consecutive calls, the juxtaposition is hilarious and may be related to by many people. This is especially true when people are simultaneously on calls. Number 2. The attendees of the meeting. When you call a coworker by the name of your pet, or vice versa, you make a humorous mistake that gets too close to the boundary, separating your personal life from your working life. These instances not only make us laugh, but they also bring to our attention the blurry boundaries between the environments of our homes and our places of employment. If you enjoy our content, please click the bell button and subscribe to our channel. This guarantees you can watch our subsequent movie before we reach the top spot in the rankings. Number 1. Signatures and sign-offs that are not visible. Having the experience of trying to finish a video conversation in an unobvious way, but instead accidentally announcing your departure with a loud and humiliating goodbye. Even though you are making an effort to be unobtrusive, this draws more attention and evolves into a chuckle that everyone still on the call will remember for a very long time. There you have it, the 20 oddest examples of working from home. From pajama-clad professionals to impromptu kitchen office setups, we've seen it all today. Who knew that the work-from-home life could be so quirky and varied? If you thought today's video was a wild ride, just wait until you see what we've got lined up for next week. Until next time, keep embracing the unexpected right from the comfort of your own home.